All right, shalom, shalom. We're going to start off with giving all praises and honor. All right, shalom. We're going to start off with giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. We're going to say double honor to the apostles and the elders, that great millstone for teaching his word and choosing sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching and prophesying in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai. Okay, the body of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, we out here another week to prophesy and to preach this word, okay, of the coming glory of our salvation, man.
Right.
Okay, because salvation is coming for the nation of Israel. Matter of fact, I'm going to start in Exodus chapter 1, verse 3. Okay, because what you're seeing and witnessing right now, okay, is prophecy unfolding for you. The fact that we're out here preaching this word in the name of Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, okay, out here on these highways and byways, on these streets, week in and week out, starting off with our apostles and our elders. This is prophecy in itself. And why? Because the Lord said that He will raise His people up again. Okay, He will raise His men up again at the end. At the end of what? At the end of the last rulership of the heathen, which Esau, Edom would be ruling. Get 2 Esdras 6 and 9 first. Then go back to that.
The book of 2 Esdras chapter 6 and verse 9 says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of him that followeth.
Right, so Esau will be the end of the world of the Gentiles, the heathen. And Jacob is going to be the beginning of it that followeth, meaning Jacob is going to be the one ruling at the beginning of the following of the next world rulership, man. Okay, so it's not going to be Moab, Ammon, get Psalms 2 and 1. It's not going to be Ammon. It's not going to be Moab. It's not going to be Ham. It's not going to be another sect of the Edomites. It's going to be the Israelites, man.
Right.
And that if you get that, get Daniel 7 and 18.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 2 and verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Yeah, why do the heathen rage? And the people imagine a vain thing. You know, they come up with this conglomerate, or you had the Edomite ruling, now they want to get into a so-called universal rulership. But it ain't really going to be universal. It's going to be the super elite Edomites ruling the people in oppression. And they're trying to manufacture a blessing that was given to the son was given to Jacob and his sons, man. Okay? And that blessing would be the perpetual rulership of the entire earth. Okay? With the nations of the world in complete subjection underneath of them. Okay? But see, Esau, he want to try to do it without telling you Israelites that you're the sons of Jacob. You're the inheritors of the earth. You're the inheritors of salvation. You're the inheritors of everlasting life. Not the entire earth, not the entire world. That gift of eternal life is only given to the children of Israel, man. Starting off with the elect of Israel. And then the rest of the nation of Israel will inherit it via being reborn back again at the death by pain. But that eternal life is not given to it's not given to all these nations. So why are the heathen raging? Why do they imagine a vain thing? Here it is in their kingdom, they share nothing with the children of Israel. Zero. In this kingdom, they offer the children of Israel nothing but death, theft, destruction, lies, and robbery, man. So we ain't sharing nothing but y'all.
Right.
This is going to be a big payback to come. You're not going to float off into nirvana, or we just going to, I mean, first of all, your kingdom that we currently live in is full of wickedness and evil, man. And you're trying to get a blessing that you can't, you're just not fit to have. I had said this like a couple weeks ago when we were sitting down talking, we had a class session at the spot, and then Elder Barak from LA, he had mentioned it, man. He said it is impossible for Esau to inherit everlasting life and immortality because he's incapable of that. Like Elder Ayathan, he's over here too, Bishop Thunder, he said the same thing. He said it's impossible for Esau to do it because he can't make a full circle. Like we started in righteousness, and then we went off into wickedness. Now we're going back to righteousness. So that's full circle. Esau, he's always been wicked. Esau, he's always been wicked. He's always been evil. He don't know righteousness, man. There's a scripture in Isaiah 26. It says that let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness, man. And favor has been shown to this man. He was given the earth. He was given total control of the earth. He was even given, he snatched and stole the law, the commandments, the Bible. But it was given to him in his hands, and what did he do? He ignored it, man. He don't want to learn righteousness, man. He don't have no place in righteousness with Yahweh Shalom Shah. And this man, he doesn't even think about the Heavenly Father. And the scripture says his ways are always grievous, man.
Right.
He said the Most High is not at all in his thoughts, man. When this man wakes up in the morning, he don't give thanks to Yahweh Shalom Shah that he's here. When he goes out and do what he does for the day, he don't ask the Lord for counsel. He asks Satan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Quick reason going into what you're saying, because Esau, the Lord created him to be, like the scriptures say, the wicked, man.
Yep.
And it tells us that wherever he is, for Esau is the border of wickedness, man.
Yep.
So we know that soul is an undefiled soul, a soul that's created for just the purpose of wickedness, man. And this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and I'll start at verse 3. It says, for forward thoughts separate from the Most High, which is the only thing Esau has, and his power when it strive reproveth the unwise. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin.
Yeah. And these bodies, everybody on this earth that's subject to sin, man. That's why we as the Israelites, we're going to get new bodies, man, that are not subject to sin. Right, go ahead.
Yeah, and a key point, it says, for into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter. And what wisdom is he speaking about? The wisdom of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Which that's what's gonna make us immortals, man. Being able to have that wisdom 100% sealed within us, man. So unto Esau Edom or unto any of these heathens, that gift is not gonna be bestowed upon, man. It's only promised unto the Israelites, man, starting off with the elect, but in the kingdom of heaven, all of our people are going to know Yahweh Shem Shah,
and they're all going to be
man.
righteous. They're all going to be righteous.
Right. And that's what's going to make us immortal, It says, for into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. For the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee the sea and remove from thoughts that are without understanding.
And that's Esau. He's a man of deceit. He's without what?
It says, and remove from thoughts that are without understanding.
And he's without understanding the righteousness. Right?
And will not abide when unrighteousness cometh in.
Well,
that's right, and that's all Esau, man. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah is the complete opposite that of the spirit of Esau, man. Because he is like the scriptures say, he is the man of sin, man.
Yeah, that's why he allows it to be so pervasive on the earth, man.
Right.
He pushes that whole gay and lesbian and trans agenda. He puts that on the people like it's acceptable. And you're supposed to accept it. Shit that's fucked up in the world. And we were just talking about that coming again, man. Hey, things that the Lord have called unclean, Esau calls clean, man.
Right.
And people celebrate that shit. But the righteous, the men of the Lord, hey, those things that are wicked and evil, man, we're ashamed of, man.
Right.
We don't hold it as a badge of honor.
Back in Psalms chapter 2 and verse 1, it says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Yeah, the people. Why do they rage? Why do they imagine that they're going to have rulership up next? Why they imagine that they're going to have a universal world in which so-called all people are going to be able to enjoy life and whatever? And that's a lie. That's what they're selling you to get you to be with it, man. But what's coming is a whole different thing, man. It's a whole different ballgame. They want you under complete subjugation and draconian laws. I was reading something this morning that said that, I'm not sure how true it is, but it might be, it sounds like it's way more true than it is. It's not. Anyway, they said that less than 1% of the earth is populated with human life, man.
Oh, yeah.
Said that the vast majority of the earth is unpopulated with life. And they said that if you took everybody's lawn and turned them into gardens, you would in fact eradicate hunger on the earth, man.
Oh, yeah.
But see, what Esau does, he make it illegal for you to have a garden on your lawn, man. He make it illegal for you to have a garden in your backyard. And you can't even catch rain. They call it catchment laws. Where you can't catch natural water.
That's rainwater.
Yeah, rainwater, man. Okay, and then on top of that, he said, the person said that if you put all the humans, 7.8 billion people on the earth, into densely populated cities on the earth, that they still wouldn't be able to cover the land the size of Texas, man.
Yeah, right.
So, and even when you look around Hawaii, man, just this island alone, you already know that it ain't overpopulated, man. It's overpopulated with the undesirables, man. In the Esau's mind, those that are poor, indigent, Israelites, you know, those type of people, they don't want to see them people around. They're an eyesore, man. That's why they got them up off the streets in certain areas, man. And they push them to other areas that's not highly populated by tourists. Could you imagine if this place was like downtown Los Angeles, man? Where you got homeless encampments all over the place, people shitting on the floor, pissing on the floor, outwardly, they got open drug usage, man. Hey, nobody be down here, man. They lose so much money, man. And that's why they bring the cops in. That's why the homeless know where to go and where not to go. You know? But you can thank Esau for that shit, man. But that's what life would be like in their future world. Their dystopian. They call it dystopian. It's already dystopian. But the real dystopian would be, it'll be straight lawless, man. People be killing each other for a slice of bread, man. You know what I'm saying? People that you thought that were upstanding individuals, man, will lose their shit because they can't feed their people, man, or themselves, which that's coming anyway.
Like that's that's one of the ways that Esau's gonna so-called get rid of or depopulate the earth, man. He's gonna cause, ultimately, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, was he's gonna cause these, famines, these shortages of supply, so that you people go out there and kill each other, man. Yeah. That's why they show you in these movies like The Purge and all those movies that speak about, great famines and plague. Esau's the one that's doing it. Ultimately, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is doing it through the hand of Esau, man. Because that's what it's gonna take for Esau to complete his enterprise, man. Depopulate the earth to a certain amount of numbers, bring in the MOTV, all that, man.
It's all about control.
That's right.
Like Aaron Russo said, he said the makers want to control people, man. They want to really control you, man. See, right now, you got all these so-called entrepreneurs and people running around financially reckless. They don't want that, man. They don't want that. They want to have complete, total rulership like the Most High, man. They want to have omnipotence over you, man. Right. They want you to belong to them, each family, and they're gonna get rid of. That's why they're making a big deal about race. They're gonna get rid of all that shit, man. And it's just gonna be the haves and the have-nots, man. The poor and the rich, the super poor and the super rich, man. No in between, man. Because see, like that, this whole vanity of wealth in between the poor had these people thinking that they got something and they worth something and they're not, man. The super elite look at these people like they're worth nothing, even their own, man. They look at the lessons of their own people like, man, whatever. The reason why that's why they're going so hard on this gay and transsexual and lesbian agenda shit and this whole sexual confusion, because they don't want people to procreate, man. They don't want that. That's why Planned Parenthood is so prevalent in the Negro, Latino, Native Americans areas of living, man. Because they don't want you to procreate. That's the first thing. They don't want more people. They want less.
Oh, and you got the good ones too.
They pump us full of vaccines and, block that, is the word. And they pump us full of poisons and shit, man. From birth, man.
Right, hell yeah.
From birth, bro.
And it's getting like worse and worse, people always say, well, now with the technological advances and all this shit, there should be less disease and less, but according to Esau's, medicine and all that shit, man, there's more shit that you gotta so-called protect yourself from now than back in the day. I remember when I was a young kid, man, it was just like a couple of, poison waters.
Yeah.
But now, man, you got like 5-year-olds getting like over like 50 of them, bro. before they turn the age of 5, man. And what is that for? To weaken you. You know, especially like the others going into, especially the Israelite men. You know, because they don't want you to procreate. They want to completely, you know, get rid of the nation of Israel, man. You know?
Yep, that's exactly what they want to do. And it's not they can't do it outwardly. They got to do it that quickly like they want to. They got to do it over time, gradualism.
Right.
They got to gradually destroy you, man. They got to gradually destroy your body. They got to gradually destroy your mind. And they want to gradually destroy your spirit. Ultimately, they want to have control over your spirit so that they can't be reincarnated.
Right.
And that's all a vain thing, man. You got something else?
Yeah, I'm looking at that scripture that says, "Oh, I will be like a Most High."
Yeah, what's the 2 Thessalonians chapter 2? Right, verse 4.
Oh, Isaiah 14 and 14.
Okay. I thought it was when I was sitting upon. So he is the Most High, sits upon the
Oh, Isaiah 14, I start at 12. It says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?"
Yes, you Edomites, you super elite Edomites, man. The so-called Illuminati. You people, man.
"How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?"
And how did you weaken the nation? Through your wickedness and evil, man. Go ahead.
"For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north."
Who are the stars of the Most High, man? The Israelites, man. You exalt yourself above us. That's why he said I was sitting in the north. Read it again.
It says, "Oh, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Yeah.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High."
And that's what you're doing. And that links up with 2 Thessalonians. 2 Thessalonians, what, 2 and 4? You start at 3?
Oh, yeah. 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 3. "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first."
Yeah, then we know that day of redemption, that day of salvation, that day of the return of Yahweh Shai. We had to completely fall away from who we were.
Right.
And all those other captivities, we knew we were the Israelites, man. We were allowed to worship Yahweh Shai. But this captivity, this last one, we were totally, our memory of who we were was completely ripped away from us, man.
Right.
That's why when you go to these other nations outside of America, they know we're the Israelites, man. But it meant nothing to them. It don't mean nothing to them. Why you think them Hamites ain't pull a whole conglomerate together to come save Jake from out of Americas, man? Because they didn't want you in Africa. They didn't want you in the Ham land. Even Jakes that were over there, they knew they were Jakes. They didn't want to come. They didn't mount up a force. They're scared of Jake. They're scared of Esau, man. And then they had the race for Africa, where Esau completely subjugated that spot, so that you could not do nothing to deliver yourself from out of this shit, man. Can you imagine right now going to China, stealing 1 billion people over there? You steal 10 million of their people, man, and force them into hardcore labor. Niggas will mount up a force so quick and start rolling on you, man. They'll start getting other people, allies together, and they'll start sanctioning you.
War.
Yeah, it'll be a straight up war, man. That never happened for us, man. Go ahead.
It says, "For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition."
That man of sin, the son of perdition, Esau, Edom, he was revealed over here. Starting off with Elder Abba Bivens, through the Hawashim Shai, started revealing that the so-called white man was the devil, man.
Right.
What the devil means, slanderer, deceiver. That's all that means, man. Not no dude sitting in the underground with a pitchfork and horns on his head, man.
And it's crazy, guys. They have a show called The Devil, Satan or some shit like that. And it's an Edomite, bro. He's
Lucifer.
like Lucifer. There we go. Yeah, and it's like, you know, he's the wicked man, and they show it to you, man.
And his brother is one of the angels. He's a black man with a bald head, line up and shit going off. But God in the show is a black man. And then he's like, he doesn't want to go back to heaven. He wants to rule on earth, man.
And that's what it is. Like spiritually, you can see it as like he doesn't want the order that's in the spirit world, which is the Heavenly Father, His Son ruling, and the Israelites. He wants it here on earth, man. He wants to be a wicked rulership where everything is opposite of the spirit world, man.
Yep. Him and the heathen.
That's right.
Because he's a heathen. The heathen nations don't want us ruling over them because they know that when we rule over them, it's not going to be good for them, man.
Right.
It's not going to be good for them in their sight. Right. In our sight, it's going to be good for them, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God.
Yeah, and that's what Esau does.
That is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
And that's what Esau does. Right. That's what Esau does. He makes it. He says that he's God, that he's the Heavenly Father, that he's the angels, that he's the Lord's people, man. And y'all people in the world, you accept it. And it ain't enough force in the world for you people, because you got a lot of people be like, God is not a white man. They know that. Jesus, the one that isn't called Jesus, is not a white man. They know that, but they don't. That's all they say. Oh, we know that. Then what color is he, man? And you say he's a so-called black man. You people ignore that shit, man.
And if he's lying about his,
my woman, black. That was like pretty smart, man.
And if he's lying about his visage, how much more about the doctrine and all that, man.
Yeah, everything else, man. Because the lie don't just stop with the visage, man. The other lie was told that salvation is for the whole world, the Oikumene.
That's right.
Yeah, these people ain't even thinking about salvation. Are these people thinking about salvation? Fuck no, man. They're shopping and dropping. It's supposed to be Sunday, right? I thought it was worship day, man. Oh, we went to church. Oh, I got it in. I went to sleep. I gave thanks to the Lord. Oh, you niggas is out here fucking frolicking in the fucking Hawaiian Islands, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Full of folly.
And even, that whole going to church stuff and everything, you're doing it in a wicked way.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah, it's all, contrary to the Lord. I was, getting out of my house, and there was a congregation of Japhetic people, man. And here come like a bunch of dudes with skirts and shit, all dressed in white, skirts and ties, bro, like in button down. So I was like, what the fuck? And they were eating and shit, like I guess the church has just finished or something.
Yeah.
And they were eating, and they were eating pork and shit.
Oh, you already know the
like,
pork came out.
Fuck, you're doing everything that's, like an abomination to the Lord. And the same thing with Jake, man. You go into these churches, man, and as soon as you get out of the church, you talking about how good the other man's woman was looking.
Yep.
And eating pork and doing a whole bunch of wickedness, man.
Committing more wickedness. You just came out of a harlot house, and now that's why you filled with wickedness, man.
Right. Yeah, and going back to Esau, man, like Esau through technology, through the sea, he's made you people believe that he is like the Most High, man. We were going into immortality. Esau is really trying to reach immortality through technology.
Yeah,
man.
that shit is impossible, man. Your technology is whack, man. That shit technology, in order to receive immortality, you have to know righteousness. You have to be righteous. And you are incapable of that. And in order to receive, and the only people that are going to receive that immortality are the Israelites, man. That's a gift that's given to them, man. To us. Not to you. Because if Esau was to live eternally, what would he do? Commit wickedness, man. And what's the wages of sin? Wickedness is sin. What's the wages of sin? The man of sin be revealed. The wages of sin is death. No, not immortality. But you're trying to receive immortality through that, man. You're trying to play the Most High, changing people's sexes. You start with their mindset, changing their mind, the children's mind, and you're doing it on the children, bro. Because you know that if you train up a child in a certain way, he or she is not going to depart from that in their later life, man. So that's why you get our children indoctrinated into your school systems, into your schools of thought at an early age.
Yeah, the past 2 generations, man, they like straight up just attacking the kids, bro. It's like, what the fuck? And parents nowadays don't even see it, man. Because they so busy, I gotta get the bag, I gotta, come up, I gotta do this, that they don't even pay attention to what the fuck is being pushed on the kids, man.
They're chasing that American dream, which is really a nightmare, and forgetting about their children, man. I was watching Halo, the show on Paramount Plus, Halo, and a woman, they snatch kids at a young age to indoctrinate them into the super soldier program until they find the ones that they really can use. And she said that they capture the children at the age of 6. If you were above 6 years old, they couldn't use you for the program, man. You know, and that 6 go back to that number of the man anyway. You know, it's a devil, man. And they use artificial intelligence to supersede life, man. And they're fighting some aliens and shit, man. And they're the aliens, man. They're imposing their will in space, you know, and it's all wickedness. And it's the head of the shit is an Edomite woman, bro. And then a heathen East Indian bitch, she's the head of the military force. And they got to sell out her as Jake. He fucked with a bitch, gave her a daughter, and she treats the daughter like shit, man. But they all, both of them are wicked and they're evil, man.
It's like that show, The Witcher. It's the same thing, you know. They would get like young ass kids. Like I think it was like when 6, 7 years old, and then they would like so-called put like a special potion. Spiritually, it's what they're doing today, you know, with all these, you know, indoctrination, man. You know, and it's what, nothing but wickedness. Yeah. And then what if they survive? They became the witches, which are nothing but warlocks, man.
Yeah, they gotta be put to death.
That's right. So this whole generation, these 2 generations, well, 2 generations after me, after my generation, it's all but little warlocks and witches, man. You know?
That's all it is. That's why they make witchcraft so accessible and so easily taught in this system. I mean, every movie you watch is about witchcraft. Everything you touch, everything you read, everything you eat, there's a mystery. Witchcraft is involved in that shit. Right. Low level to high level, man.
Yeah, I remember when I was young, man, the Ouija board and all the tarot cards, that shit was taboo, man. But now it's like you have not little kids' toys, you know, all by the Ouija board for like 4-year-olds and shit.
Hey, tattoos used to be taboo amongst our people, man. And you go to the Northern Kingdom, they don't play that shit, man. A lot of the parents don't, man.
Oh, yeah.
But the kids, they just do what the fuck they want to do. Yeah. But they don't play that shit. Even amongst Jake and the Caribbean Islands and West Africa, they don't play that shit, man. Because they know that tattooism, that all that shit is nothing but talismans, man. You're putting satanic symbols on your body, man. And you're a walking monument for that shit. And we were like that in the world, man. And we didn't even know. We just get anything written on us and think that it's cool, man. Yeah. And that's a blood sacrifice. Why do you think tattoo parlors are so prevalent in the society, man? Everywhere you turn, there's a tattoo. You think there's gonna be tattoo shops in the kingdom? Bro, you're out of your mind, bro. Let us find one tattoo spot. Bro, it's gonna feel like we're gonna treat it like it was a million of them out there. Because we know that's wickedness, man. But that shit is acceptable in here.
I have a quick one. This is wisdom
Make sloppy, making marks in your skin for the dead. Rest in peace, Ray Ray. Rest in peace to my mom. Rest in peace to my baby that died at birth.
That's the rappers Christian.
Yeah, they got the big ass Jesus Christ on their fucking arm. Like Jesus, like, yo, yeah, man, they represent me good. They got the cross on them. All that dumb shit, man. You don't know that shit is wicked.
That's right.
You don't know that shit is wicked. But you niggas, you just accept it, man.
Right.
Oh, this is a part of life. It's just the way it is. That's why the Lord will kill you niggas, man. 2/3 of you blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and people that go back to us, Yahweh Shemel Shah is getting ready to kill you, nigga.
Right.
You're gonna die in burning fire, man. You're gonna die and not no fucking place called hell either, man. We're talking about nuclear fire, man. Nuclear fire, man. You niggas don't know that's coming for your black ass, man. Nuclear fire, man. You niggas about to go up like a Newport. Yeah, I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. Read, man.
So, Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 17.
You niggas don't believe death ain't coming for you? It's coming quick. It's coming quick for you black motherfuckers, man. You niggas, man. You niggas, man. The Lord ain't with you, man. Go ahead.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 17. Now, when I consider these things in myself and pondered them in my heart, how to be allied unto wisdom is immortality. Going into, you know, what we were talking about, the immortality, being allied unto the wisdom of the Lord, man.
Yeah, that's immortality.
Because what you're being taught here is what? The wisdom of wickedness, man. Which is why we got punished in the first place, man. because Adam and Eve and Adam, you know, took into that knowledge of wickedness, man.
Yep.
And that's all our people are into now, man.
Yep.
That was pretty much it on that one. Let me go back to Psalms 2, or you want me to grab Daniel 12?
Daniel 7 and 18.
So Daniel 7 and verse.
You can start at 13 and 2 to
I saw in the ninth vision. One
Yeah,
that comes
me.
to- So the book of Daniel chapter 7 and verse 13. And I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like unto the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven.
And that's Yahweh. And those clouds of heaven that he coming with are the chariots, man. See, a nigga don't believe that these, what they call UFOs, man, because Esau put that shit in their mind. They don't believe that their salvation is going to be that magnificent. And these people think they're going to die and float to a cloud today. And the white Christ is going to be waiting for them with his arms out, man. You people are stupid, man. Go ahead.
And came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him.
Yep, that's Yahweh. He went to his father, Yahweh. Go ahead.
And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom.
And that's what's coming. His dominion. See, the kingdom of Israel is really the kingdom of Yahweh, man.
That's right.
But hey, we as joint heirs go get Romans 8 and 17.
Romans 8 and verse 17 says, well, I'll read 16. Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Yep, the sons of God. Yep, go ahead.
And if sons, then heirs, heirs of the Most High,
Yep, heirs.
and joint heirs with Hamashiach,
Yep.
if so be that we suffer with him,
Yep.
that we may be also glorified together.
Yep, so when Yahweh Shai, go back to the scripture we were just reading in Daniel, so when Yahweh Shai come back, we as Lord willing, we part of the elect, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
So it's going to be the kingdom of Israel.
That's right.
You know, the same kingdom that the apostles asked Yahweh Shai was thou now then return the kingdom unto Israel. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Back in Daniel 7 and 14, and there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom.
So that dominion is that rulership. Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back to get his reward for his sacrifice and for his commitment that he made to his father and to his people, man, his countrymen.
That's right.
That reward, and then us as the hopeful elect, the prophets of the Lord, we're going to receive that same reward too.
That's right.
And that's awesome, man. That's worthwhile. And the first thing that Yahweh Shai got was that immortality, man. That's why he said he's not going to come back and meet you as a man. You're not going to be able to kill Yahweh Shai this time, man. You're not going to be able to hang him on the cross, beat him, spit on him, disrespect him. That ain't finna happen, Jack. He's coming back in his angelic glory, and we're going to be raised up to his angelic glory, man. That's why the scripture says we're going to be raised up. Yep, changed in the twinkling of an eye, man. We're going to be raised up. This corruptible body, and that's what everybody on this earth has, are corruptible bodies, man. And we want to get the fuck out of this shit, man. Because this shit is destroying us, man. It has destroyed us, man.
That's right.
Okay? That's disgusting. That's what you got tits, man. No doubt, man. That's a corruptible body, man. Yeah. So the Lord's gonna raise us from that and give us an incorruptible body. Hey, look, he got a nuclear mushroom cloud. Yeah, that's the truth, man. And as the man that said, see how the Lord work, bro? Hey, see how the Lord work, man? And that's how Esau going out, man. He got on his shirt, bro. Yeah, that mushroom cloud.
Here comes the fucking abomination, and then here comes the judgment.
Yeah, the judgment right in front of it. Yeah. Hey, call Allah, how about you outside, bro? Yeah, spiritual as fuck, man. Yeah. Yo, we saw the abominable thing walking by, and then the other Edomite came by with the nuclear missile on his shirt, bro. The mushroom cloud, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. And they both gonna be destroyed in that shit, bro.
Right. It says, there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom.
Yeah, that kingdom is the kingdom of Israel. Go ahead. And that dominion is gonna be over the whole earth, the universe. But see, like, you people don't believe that. in this world, man. Hey, the Esau got dominion of the earth right now. We're going to have dominion over the earth and the universe and everything in it, man. The multiverse, bro. The real multiverse.
The elements,
the elements, all of that. We're gonna have complete control over that, man.
That's right.
What Esau's trying to manufacture via technology, we're gonna get it through the spirit, man.
That's right.
And on top of that, so that kingdom is gonna be here on earth, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says that all people, nations, and languages should serve him.
So we already know that you nations are gonna be there in the kingdom. And as you serve Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be serving us. You're gonna be serving Yahweh Shai through serving us, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says his dominion is an everlasting dominion.
It's gonna be everlasting. Go ahead.
Which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed.
Yeah, so it's gonna be eternal, man. Yahweh Shai gonna be here eternally, man. This kingdom gonna be here eternally, man. The Israelites, we're gonna rule in perpetuity, man. That means never ending. All these kingdoms, they had an end. They had a beginning and they had an end. They're gonna be destroyed, man. Allah ain't coming back. Muhammad was a fraud. Yahweh Shai is real.
That's right.
And you people you're gonna witness it, man. You're gonna witness. We're gonna beat the Allah out your ass when Yahweh Shai come back, man. We're gonna beat the Muslim out your ass. We're gonna beat the African out your ass. We're gonna beat the Christianity out your ass, man.
That's right.
And as the scripture says, it's gonna be a visitation upon the idols, man. It's gonna be real. You don't understand. See, this is what the Edomite been trying to stop, bro. Hey, this is why he had an onslaught on the male children, bro. A lot of this shit that's in this world, this wickedness in this world, it affects the male children first, man. And they try to completely eradicate the male child, man. That's why I wanted to start with Exodus 1 and 3. Not yet. We're gonna get into it. Because that's the same thing they've been doing, because they knew that the prophets were gonna raise up through the sons, man. Through the sons of Israel, man. They ain't really tripping on the women of our nation being lesbians, dykes, and weirdos and shit. They ain't tripping on it. They ain't even tripping on a woman trying to change herself to be a transsexual man. They ain't tripping on that shit because she can't reproduce.
The majority of women don't do that shit.
Yeah.
It's mostly the man to receive benefits, man.
Yeah, and then the women that do it, man, they really got a super demon on them, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You know, the women that do cut their titties off and they flex that line. Remember I told you, people show things in this world, they uphold things in this world that are completely evil, man.
That's right.
And they don't even realize it. You done mutilated your body, and now that's like a badge of honor. You got. That's why a lot of them studs don't like to take their shirts off, man. Especially them trannies, they don't take their shirts off because they got that line right here, man. And you know that, oh, that's a woman, man. Or they'll get tattooed up. But like the point of the matter is, Esau, he ain't really tripping on the Israelite woman. That's why he exalts that bitch in the society. The black woman is exalted to the next level. You got that bitch, Keanu Jackson, Kamala Harris, and all them bitches got Edomite husbands, man. It's a whole bunch of Israelite men with Edomite wives. Why they couldn't put them up there? The last nigga they did that for was Clarence Thomas. And that nigga ain't did shit for Jake, bro. That nigga, he just sit there on the bench. He don't even think about you niggas like, you good in this spot. He got his ugly Edomite wife. He's chilling with them ugly ass kids. And he don't care.
That's right.
They gave you niggas one judge, and that nigga don't give a fuck about you, bro. But then they put a black bitch in a fucking office, a Latin bitch in the office, who's gay. You see the wickedness that goes on? But they will not put you Israelite men up. As much as you niggas will sell out and do all that shit, you Israelite men will not get set up in this society because he knows that it's a possibility you could be turned, man, to the righteousness, man. They want you on the dark side. They want you on the dark side. They don't want you on the light side, bro.
Right.
See what they give you niggas Newports, they give you niggas thug music, they give you niggas weed, they give you niggas cocaine, they give you niggas the streets, that thug mentality, that drug mentality. They give you niggas soul food. Your fucking grandma been shoving ham hocks on your throat for the last 30, 40 years of your life. shoving all that shit down your throat for the last 30, 40 years of your life, man. Hey, that's another thing I never understood. Even women, they be walking around with their phone in their back pocket. Like, that shit can't slip out, bro. Like, bro, if you walking amongst the crowd, your shit gonna get snatched, man. They don't, see how it's simple? They don't think well shit like that, bro. They don't think. Because they're not given a thing. Anyway, the point of the matter is that the attack has always been on the Israelite men. They've been constantly attacking the Israelite men. That's why a lot of these magazines and nations, what do they affect? Israelite men. From a child, from a little boy. So you don't grow up and be a prophet. You won't grow up and be a repentant soul, man.
Back in Daniel 7, verse 15.
And it says, wickedness doth make a woman's countenance dark.
Oh, yeah.
That bitch must be evil. Please.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. It says, Daniel 7 and 15, I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit, in the midst of my body, and in the visions of my head troubled me. And the visions of my head troubled me. I came near unto one of them that stood by and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made me known the interpretation of these things. These great beasts, which are four kings.
Oh, that's it right there.
Oh, okay.
Stop at 18.
18?
Stop at read 18 again.
Daniel 7 and 18, that was 17.
Oh, okay.
Daniel 7 and 18 says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
And who are the saints? Go to Psalm 133, or it might be 133 and 4. Psalm 137. See what it says. Psalms 148, verse 13. Psalms 148.
Psalms 148, verse 13 says, let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above earth and heaven. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even the sons of Israel, a people near unto him.
So who
is he, the Lord Yahweh?
So the Israel are the saints, man.
Right.
And that's why they've been hiding who we were, who we are. They don't want you to believe that you're a saint. They want you to be sanctified to Christianity and shit like that. They don't want you to recognize that you're an Israelite, man. Right. A saint of the Most High, man. We're the saints, man. Go back to what we was reading at.
Daniel?
Yeah. Read that portion again.
So the book of Daniel 10 and verse...
Daniel 7 and 18.
Daniel 7 and 18 says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
But the saints of the Most High, the Israelites, we're going to take this kingdom, man. When we get changed, listen, man, it ain't going to just stop when you see the chariots and Yahweh Shai come back and destroy the armies of the earth. Nah, we're going to go into them chariots. We don't know how long we're going to be up there. We're going to get them new bodies. And we're going to come down and we're going to take the earth, baby. Right. We're going to be like Brightburn. Take the earth, man. We're going to take it. We're not going to sit and have a diplomatic meeting with you. The day of talking is going to be over at that point, man. Right. Actually, when Yahweh Shai comes back, that's it. Ain't gonna be no rat. Ain't gonna be nothing to be talked about, man. It's gonna be straight action forward from there. The elect gonna receive them crowns, the new bodies, the crowns of glory. We're gonna rejoice in the heavens, in the sky, in the chariot with Yahweh Shai. Right. And then at a certain point, we're gonna come down. We're gonna take the earth, man. America's gonna be completely annihilated by then, and then we're gonna purge out the rebels of our people all over the earth, man. And enslave the rest, man. And we're gonna burn up all the weapons of the earth. That shit gonna be burnt up. We're gonna use spiritual powers to burn it up, man. We're gonna be a super nation, man. And then you're gonna know it's a separation between us in the other nations, man. Ain't gonna be no, oh, we all the same, we all bleed. We ain't gonna be bleeding us. We ain't gonna bleed in that day. We didn't shed no blood on our people in that day, man. Just because we got appendages and we walk up, we got arms, legs and shit, we ain't the same, man. We ain't the same. And you can see that through the spirit. Our people at a low level, but we at a high level, man. Everything that's righteous in the society, especially when it comes to inventions and made it, that was our people that did that shit, man. It wasn't no Edomite, it wasn't no damn goop. It was the Israelite.
Mess of everything.
Yeah,
best invention.
we did that. All form of music we created.
That's right.
All forms of music we created. You go to any nation, it was they that was doing it first, man.
Right.
We gonna beautify the earth through the spirit and power of Yahweh shot. But before that, hey, it's gonna be wartime, baby. You're gonna be unstoppable, man. And that's why they try to stop you now. They want to calcify your penile gland so you don't have a connection to the Lord, man. They want you to take these different medicines and stuff, so-called medicines, and kill you, to stomp you out, man.
That's right. There was an article that the brother sent about the soldiers trying to sue the army because they were trying to basically take away the belief in God, man. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And that's what Esau's doing, man. He's making the world to where you don't need to believe in God no more. You know, because back in the day, before, you know, Esau started cutting our people up and experimenting on them, you know, for surgeries and all that shit, what you had to do? You had to, you know, pray to the power, you know, and hope that it'll get healed, man. But now you have Esau, the doctor, man. And you go and people go and praise him, oh, thank you, sir, you saved my life and this and that, and I think of the Lord.
Or they'll give thanks to Jesus Christ for Jesus.
Yeah.
You're not realizing that you were being, your life was spared, so either you can repent or you can just be saved to your ultimate judgment. Right. You just don't even understand that, man. Oh, my son got shot 20 times, but Jesus, we prayed over him, we did that, anointed him, he came out of that. So the Lord can kill that nigga later.
Right.
Or so he can repent. Get second address, what is it, 8 and 13? No, 8 and 13 is, it was when the Lord comes back. 13 and 8. What is that?
And after this, have you known that?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, start at the top, no?
Go ahead,
Second Esdras 13 and verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved over the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
And that's Yahweh shot. He's coming back with the thousands of chariots, man. He's coming back with the angels, man.
Right.
Who's inside them chariots? They're not just autonomous vehicles, man. You got angels in there, man. And one angel can really destroy the whole earth, man. But the Lord coming back to make a statement, man. He's a showman. He's a true Judite. The greatest Judite on high, man. He's going to show you, his advanced powers, man.
Right.
Hey, you can see it. The chariots are so advanced that they don't make any noise when they're hovering above you. You don't even know that they're there, man. You can't even see them. And they'll be right there, hovering over your bitch ass, like, while you committing some wickedness and evil, watching you, man. Well, the Lord gonna turn the lights on. I always look at it like this world is dark. So the Lord gonna turn the lights. Shit gonna stop. You saw Eternals, right?
Yeah.
Well, at the end, when the Celestial came back, what happened? Shit stopped, bro. It was a cloudy day. And then next thing you know, the skies opened up. They just moved it away like it was like paper. Just moved it away. People were just stuck standing there looking like, what's going on? Concubine. You're like, oh, what's going on? And then the Celestial grabbed up those Eternals, man, the elects, man. He grabbed them up. See, all of the movies, they had people sacrificing their life for this world. And the Celestial said, you killed the Celestial to save these people. Now I'm going to use your thoughts and I'm going to see if you people are worthy of salvation. And then I'm going to bring my judgment back. Because the celestial knew that these motherfuckers ain't worthy of living, man.
Yeah.
All they do is kill each other, rob, steal, commit wickedness. Hey, it's time to destroy this place. There's no way that in eternal two that they should come back and say, you know what, we got to save the world, man.
Yeah.
Nah. It was the creature turning on the creator, man.
That's right.
You know? That's not gonna happen, bro.
That's right. And that's what all these movies are always all about, man. You know, you have a supreme power, but then you have a couple of so-called, well, I always view them as the idols of the world, you know, turning on the creator, man, to save so-called humankind, man, which are, like you mentioned, they're not worthy. You know, these people are not worthy to keep on living, man.
The only ones that are worthy is the elect of Israel.
That's right.
And I told my woman that, I was like, we driving in the car, I was like, look, all these people right here, the Lord's gonna destroy all of these people. All you gonna die. The only people that's coming out of here is the elect of Israel and the elect of Esau. So they can go into slavery. Esau can go into slavery, the elect can go into power.
That's right, because even Esau in his wicked ass mind, he knows you people aren't worthy, man.
Yeah.
He calls you, you know, useless eaters,
Undesirables.
Undesirables, because you people are just a bunch of, you know, wicked, defiled souls, man. Well, back in 2nd Esdras 13 and verse 4, well, and verse 3, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him.
Yeah, so when they see his face, man, people gonna be scared. They're gonna be shook, man. We all gonna be afraid, man, but we're gonna be happy. We're gonna be rejoicing.
We're gonna know
because we know what it is. We know that's our shot. In fact, the world's gonna know. And that day, they ain't gonna be like, oh, that's Allah, or that's Muhammad, or Buddha, or whoever the fuck God you worship. They're gonna know that's your house shot, man. That's the son of the living God, man.
Right.
And they're gonna tremble, man. They're gonna shake. Ain't nobody going in that day stand up in a proud mindset or with a proud mouth and say anything.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire.
Because he's gonna be shooting nuclear missiles, those gonna be shot off, and then chariot fire gonna be shot off. Go ahead. And while them nuclear missiles being shot off in America, there's gonna be a waging war in the Middle East, man. And these nations gonna try to fight them.
Yep.
They're gonna stop fighting, because that waging war is gonna be a third world war. They're gonna be fighting each other, and they're gonna stop fighting each other and turn around and try to fight the Lord. Nigga, you out of your mind. You gonna lose, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Yep, that's why they're gonna try to subdue him, man. And those multitudes of those different armies, they're gonna have you, like you saw that movie Independence Day. At the end, where all the armies that came together, the air forces of all different armies, to shoot missiles on them, and then in the movie they won. But in the real life, they're gonna lose, man.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and you already know that they're gonna lose, because look at all these chariot sightings. You know, you have Air Force pilots, you know, telling people like, yo, we saw these big vehicles doing things that, you know, defy gravity. You know, we couldn't catch up to them. You know, basically playing with the most advanced armory that the so-called humankind has came up with, man.
Yep.
So how much more
could ever think of come up with? They can't come up with that.
That's right. So how much more when the Lord comes back and the angels and the Lord himself is ready to kick ass, man.
Yeah, because you need a source of power in this society. And they got to use fossil fuels, electric, some shit like that. And they got other weapons too that they got stored up ready to shoot at the Lord. But that shit is going to be to no avail, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea, but I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew upon it, but I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, yet there's fight.
Yeah, because if you see a man standing on top of a so-called UFO, and more than a man, a God.
God, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? And at that point, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be scared of shit to talk about, to listen to your commander to tell you to go ahead and shoot at him. The super elite gonna tell the woman, fight, man, fight him, bring out all the weapons, shoot.
Fire.
These people gonna be scared. They're gonna be like, they already gonna lose their mind when they see the elect doing things, but when they see Yahushua come back, bro, these people they're gonna lose their shit. They're gonna be like, bro, I don't wanna fight that. They're gonna be scared, but yet there's fight. The Lord gonna put the spirit on them to fight them. Go ahead.
It says, verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
Yeah, he ain't streak. He like, oh, they're shooting at me. I'm scared. Oh, no. Man, you crazy, man. Yahushua ain't got to do nothing. He going to stand there and look at you niggas like, what? He ain't going to say that. He ain't going to have an image, but you can tell he like, what? And he going to fuck y'all up, man. He going to bring the ruckus, man. Go ahead.
But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath.
Yeah, that's the chariot fire. He going to command them chariots to shoot.
And out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Yep, there ain't going to be no mercy coming back, but no mercy for you nations, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire and the flaming breath and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
So when you see when the chariot fire hit them different planes with different drones or missiles, all of that, the people inside the planes, the pilots, the armies, only thing that's gonna be left for them is dust, smell of smoke. Like that movie, what is it called? The Day After. Not that one. The Tom Cruise War of the Worlds, man. And them chariots, them chariots, they were blowing people up. Firing people up. And they were dehydrating them. They were turning into dust, man. That's what's gonna be left of these armies, man. Tell me you can't fear a power like that, bro. Because you ain't got nothing left. Once your armies are destroyed, what do you have left? You have nothing.
No hope.
No, there's no hope. There's no power. You're done. And he's not leaving. He ain't just boom, blast their ass and then
leave.
Nah, bro. You know that's a power that he can't wait to come back. Hey, the scripture said the day of vengeance burneth in my heart, man.
Right.
And it's burning in his heart. He can't wait to come back and destroy this fucking place, man.
Even Esau, man, when he knows that he's about to lose or take a big L, he'll rather kill himself, man. But the Lord ain't gonna have it that way, man. He's gonna have it to where you're gonna see all your kingdom, all your thoughts, like the scripture says, your forward thoughts crumble right in front of you, man. And then he's gonna enslave you.
Yep.
And make you pay for all the things that you've done unto the name of his Father, his name, and unto his people, man.
Yep. And you think he don't see you hiding in them bunkers, them deep underground military bases, the sea bases, the ISS, the space stations? Bro, especially in that space station, you want to get an up close and personal look at the chariots of Yahushua. And in doing so, he's going to knock you out the sky, and you're going to hit this fucking earth, and you're going to be destroyed, man.
I can imagine thinking as a man, just all the chariots, Yahushua just passing by the ISS, like, we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be
let me just destroy all this shit. You'll be the last one.
Yeah, because you can't go nowhere. They can't go nowhere. They can't go outside of that upper atmosphere. They can't pass the Van Allen belt, man. They ain't got no escape pods where they're going to escape to some distant planet, man. That ain't finna happen. Like the brother said, the priest said. You're going to fly by them like, hey, this way, we're coming right back. Don't even worry about it.
And that's even more fearful, man. They're going to witness the destruction of their empire, man.
Yep.
And then they're going to know, like, damn, they coming for us, man. We can't do shit about it.
Yep. You done. Like they say, ball game.
That's right.
At the end of the ball game, it's a wrap, man.
It says, when I saw this, I was afraid.
Yeah.
Even Ezra, man, being a man of the Lord, he was afraid.
Yeah, because devastating.
Knowing that, that's your power, the one that fights for our people, man. And he was afraid, man, because of the severe destruction that's going to fall upon this place.
Yep.
Real quick.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Real quick, Revelations chapter 1 and verse 7 says, "Behold, he cometh with the clouds, and every eye shall see him."
Yeah, he coming. This is gonna be televised, man.
Right.
It's gonna be televised. You're gonna see it in person, and as well as you people looking at your TVs, you're gonna see that too. Yup, go ahead.
And they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so amen.
That's right.
And it
You'll
tells
be
you,
crying and screaming, man.
hey, wailing, man. I think if you go into that word, it says,
Go to it. Edify, brother.
Right. That word for wail is the Greek word kopto. It says to cut, strike, smite, to beat one's breast for grief.
Yeah.
So imagine
They're gonna be like, no, he's a nigga, no. People heart, their heart gonna stop for fear, man.
Right.
No, he's back. He really did it. No. They're gonna be scared, man.
It's the whole opposite of what Christianity and Catholicism has been telling our people, man.
Yep.
That he's just gonna come in peace, hugging everybody, man. Like, no, the Lord's gonna come back in a powerful, I guess, frightening way.
Angry,
for the
powerful,
people, man.
God state, man. I'm not even gonna say God like, no, bruh. He is a power. He coming back in his power.
Right.
Can you read that scripture where it says, the day of vengeance burneth in my heart? And the Lord can't wait to come back, man. It's only been 2 days, man. So y'all treating it like it was like thousands of years ago. To the human mind, 1,000 years ago is a long time ago. You can forget anything that happened back there. Don't worry about that. We don't care about the slavery of the Israelites, the destruction of their temple, and the robbing and the stealing and the theft of their land. You fucking Ishmaelites. You took your dirty ass over there and started squatting in the land, claiming that it was yours, building some stinking ass mosque. You dirty, filthy ass rats called Amalekites. You come up in there perpetrating a fraud. You thought it was sweet, bro. And the Lord see all of that, bro. Like I said, the Lord, the Most High, Yahweh Shai, is not sitting up in the heavens watching BET, man. He ain't sit up there watching the football game. He don't give a fuck about LeBron James dunking the ball. They see what's going on down here, man. And they are not happy. The Lord sees angry with the wicked every day.
Right. Isaiah 63 and
You people about to witness something you never witnessed before, man. Slap it, brother.
the true power of the Lord, man.
Right.
Which hasn't been seen in millennia, man. I mean, you get little bits here and there when you see, natural disasters, volcanoes, hurricanes. All that is part of the power of the Lord, man. But in that day of judgment, you're gonna see everything, man. It says that the Lord's gonna unleash all the weapons of his armory, man. So you're gonna see the true power of Yahweh Shai. You're all gonna be in fear, man. It says Isaiah 63 and 4, it says, "For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of mine redeem is come."
Yeah. That's right, man. The day of vengeance is burning in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come, man. And who is he coming to redeem? The Israelites, man. He's coming to redeem us, man. And he said it burned in his heart, man. He can't wait to come back and fuck you up, man. Hey, can you go get before you get Revelation 1, and it says those that pierce him shall see him too.
We just read that one.
Yeah, he got it out for them, man. He can't wait to fuck them dudes up, bro. That pierced them, and that's how you know reincarnation is real, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Revelation 1 and 7, "Behold, he cometh with the clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so amen."
That's right, man.
The Lord got special, sentences for certain people, man. And those two men that pierced him are one of them, man.
Yeah. Right.
And Esau, that whole nation, man.
Two of them.
Yeah.
Two men that pierced him. There's two of them. They touched his body after they gave him the spirit. These niggas went OD, man, and stabbed him, man. They're gonna be fucked. They're gonna catch hell, man. Them Edomite centurions that did that shit to him, They gonna catch hell, man. He gonna be his private slave. He gonna beat the shit out of you niggas, fuck you niggas up, and do something to you that you never had done before, man. Until it's time for you to get the fuck off the earth, man. So I'm too dickhead. You can prepare for destruction for thousands of years, man, by the man himself, man.
Right.
Yahweh Shah.
Real quick, Isaiah 47:1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O daughter, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit in the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
You don't have an eternal throne, right?
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate."
Yeah, but this place right here, nobody can make it. No other country has invaded this country ever and try to take it over. You're not gonna beat them delicate. They're gonna get over. They're gonna run down on you bitch on this hoe.
It says, verse 2,
Oh, bitch.
"Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers." That's what the Lord's doing through His word. He's uncovering all the wickedness that Esau Edom has done, especially through Babylon the Great, man. Because this country exports nothing but wickedness to all nations, man. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." Because again, America has built up the strongest, and most advanced army in history, man. So the Lord's not gonna come back and just meet you as a man like He did, 2,000 years ago, man. He's gonna come in His full strength, in all His glory, man. And like we were going into, He's gonna come with an armada of chariots, man, of what the world calls UFOs.
Or unidentified phenomenal aerial phenomenon.
Yeah,
UAP.
That's right, man.
We know what those phenomena are. Those are the chariots of the Lord, man.
Right.
Those are our brothers. And you super elite, you know what they are. But you tell the people something else because you're liars, man. Okay?
Right, man. They've been trying to deceive our people with, all sorts of, fairy tales or these wayward philosophies, man. Telling you that the chariots are, aliens, the Anunnaki, a bunch of garbage, man.
And y'all believe that shit.
And they believe it, man. I was gonna send, I don't know if I did send it to you, a video of a Jake, and he was talking about, the people of the Bible were the Anunnakis. They're the descendants of the Anunnakis and this and that. I was like, yo, Jake is fucking bugging out, man. Believing in some bullshit ass story created by Esau, man. Because supposedly those Sumerian tablets and shit that speak about the so-called Anunnakis, a so-called, the small hats, one of them dudes so-called translated it, man. You can't trust these fucking devils,
And this is First Timothy's. Second Peter 1:16. For we have not followed cunningly devised fables, when we made known unto you the power and coming of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, but were eyewitnesses of His majesty.
Right, eyewitnesses, man. Everything that's written in the scriptures, there was eyewitnesses, man. When the Lord appeared unto our nation, all of us was there, man. Through the Spirit. When we got delivered out of Egypt, we saw the chariots, man. So there was eyewitnesses. When Yahushua came upon the earth, there was eyewitnesses of everything He did, the miracles He did, the breaking down of the word, all that, man. But yet you Jakes believe in shit that ain't nobody witnessed. Some shit that they so-called found somewhere. Oh yeah, we found these ancient tablets and they're 1,000,000 years old. And then here you go, you got Esau, the top deceiver of the whole world, translating them to you, man.
And giving that shit to you.
And you believe that garbage, man.
It says, 1 Timothy 1:4, neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies which minister questions rather than godly edifying, which is in faith, so do.
Right. And all that is fables, man. You know, that minister questions that you can't answer. You know, you go up to one of them jakes and ask them about reincarnation, ask them about what's gonna happen with humanity in the coming years, and they don't know shit, man. All they know is that stupid, oh yeah, we descended from the Anunnakis and this and that. A bunch of rhetoric, man.
African, Egypt gods and shit. Niggas really be putting their spirit in trying to break down them Egyptian gods. Talking about the jackal this and the jackal that, and the brown jackal and the black jackal. That's some dumbass shit, bro. That had nothing to do with nothing, man. This one dude, I saw this one dude, he follows that Egyptian shit, Hotep shit. He talking about the Egyptians worshiped the jackal because the jackal could get a piece of meat, and they knew that they would bury it. They would bury it for a while under the sun and let it cook, and then they would take it out before it got poisoned or sick, and they would eat it. And you know, the jackal used wisdom. So that's what that represents. Nah, man, ain't no fucking. And that's why Anubis is the judgment, the god of judgment at the death. That's some bullshit. If you niggas seen Anubis right now, you niggas would die, nigga. You would be like, oh hell no, the fuck is that? Cause you niggas believe in fables, man. It says 2 Timothy 4 and 3. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, and exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. For the time will come where they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables.
Right, and that's what our people are doing, man. You know, you believe everything under the sun besides the truth, man. You know, you say you believe in the God of the Bible, but yeah, you're taking counsel from the Pope, from all these organizations set up by Esau Edom, man, to deceive you, man, that have nothing to do with the actual scriptures, man. You people don't even read the Bible, man, but yeah, you say that you believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, you believe in fables, man. You believe in Greek mythology and in Scientology and science, you know,
yeah.
and even in no gods, man.
That word for fables in the Greek is mythos, which is mythos. It comes from the word, that's where you get the word myth from, mythos. And it says a speech, a word, a saying, narrative, a story, a true narrative, a fiction, a fable, an invention of falsehood, man. And that's what's all in this world, inventions of falsehood. That's what people believe in more than reality, more than the truth, man. You believe that these false, that's why like in Hollywood, they got something called creative license, where they'll take a true story, and the true story ain't good enough, so they over embellish. They have to lie about certain stuff, change facts, change names. Okay? In order to hide the truth, man. Because the truth ain't good enough for Esau, man. You gotta add some bullshit to it, man.
You gotta add wickedness.
And the people accept that. They'll accept that versus the truth, man. That whole thing about us being Africans, that's a fable, man. And not every Israelite came from Africa. You got a lot of Israelites came from Europe, man. And other parts of the world, man, have thrown into captivity, man. You know? You niggas like you niggas will believe that Hotep shit, that Imhotep shit, that Egyptian shit, but you won't believe the truth, man. These other nations, man, they couldn't just tell you the W story in truth, man. They had to add dubs on deuces, lies, man. Turn the truth into a fable, man. And that's what people believe, man.
Right. Real quick, Jeremiah chapter 7, and verse 23, and ultimately that's what has gotten our people destroyed, man. You know, you always wonder why our people are the way they are or where they're at, and it's because of that, man. You've chosen wickedness. You've chosen the idols over the living power, man, which is our power. You know, it says Jeremiah 7 and 23, but this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your God, and ye shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you. It says, but they hearken not, nor incline the ear or walked in the counsel and in the imagination of their evil heart, and went backward and not forward.
And that's right. When you go back to idol worshiping, you're going backwards, man. You're not moving forward. You got to leave off from idols, and come back to Yahweh and don't return to that again. But our people, they turn. Jake recognized it. But our people, they return back to idol worshiping, man. They turn back to that because to them that's easier. They got reward for that shit. Everybody in the world is doing it. It's acceptable in the world, so you think that that's something that's acceptable to the Most High. You want to worship the Lord your way. You don't want to worship Yahweh Shah the true way. Go ahead.
That was it on that one.
Hey, can you just scripture where this is a people robbed and spoiled?
This is the book of Isaiah 42 and verse 22. It says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all...
What is that?
Isaiah 42 and 22. Isaiah 42 and 22, it says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
Yep, that's our people, man. The Israelites, man. And these different prison houses are these different houses of idol worship, man.
That's right.
Our people are hidden in them. They're snared in that. How you guys doing, man? They're snared in that.
It says,
Okay? To the point where, like, you can't pull them out of that, man. And you got the physical prisons as well. And our people are people that are robbed and spoiled. Everything we have been taken away from us, man.
right.
And these other nations exploit us. You know? And our people accept what they have, man. A lot of our people in the Northern Kingdom, you're proud to speak Spanish and Portuguese, man. Like that's your national language, man. And it's acceptable amongst the people that keep you in captivity, man. But when you go to these lands where that language is originated from, you're not accepted over there, man. You go to you let one of you jakes go to Spain or Spain, and you call yourself, I'm Spanish, I'm this, I'm that. Guess what, man? You're not gonna be accepted, man. Some people gonna look at you like you the nigga. They're gonna look at you like, who the hell is this foreigner?
They hate you.
They hate you, man. There's nobody hugging you. But our people, they'll beat you if you don't speak Spanish, man. They'll mock you if you speak another language outside of Spanish, man.
Right, Jake loves to be captive, man. You know, we preaching, salvation. We're preaching, freedom, man, through the Spirit. And you, Jake, just still want to be captives, man. I spoke to a Jake, and he was telling me like, I will never leave being a Catholic. Like that's what I grew up with, and I will never change my religion. And I'm like, what the fuck, Jake? Like I was telling him how basically Catholicism contradicts itself.
Yep.
Because they say they believe in a book, but then I went into a couple of scriptures in the book, and I'm like, oh, do you do this? And he's like, no. And I'm like, you see, so if you say you believe in the book, but you do the opposite, what is that? You're a hypocrite.
You're a hypocrite, yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, I know there's some stuff that's messed up within the Catholic Church, but I will never leave my religion. I will never change. And I'm like, yo, Jake is just really convinced that they're just gonna still be wicked no matter what, man.
Well, the Lord said he was gonna send them strong delusions that they should believe in God, man. So this Jake, he believes he got that Catholicism is a strong delusion, brother.
Yeah.
And he believes that shit. They believe it. That's why they tell you, when your house shot comes back, a so-called angry black man with a big white woolly beard, a big fro, angry, wet eyes. These people go black skin, black, like they one dude said, black. Dark brown, damn near black skin, man. These people gonna be scared as shit. These people, especially in the Northern, I believe there's gonna be a lot of heart attacks amongst the Northern Kingdom, bro. And the Southern Kingdom, but the Northern Kingdom, bro, because they're looking for Cesare, bro.
Nah, bro, and it's crazy because there's songs like salsa songs and like reggaeton and shit, and they're referencing Yahweh Shai, bro, and they reference him as a man of color, man.
Yeah.
There's a song by Diego Calderon that says, the man on high, basically, well, he's saying it in Spanish, and he goes like, oh yeah, I'll let the man on high deal with me. The man on high, the moreno, Moreno's the black man that doesn't discriminate. So they know. And then there's another one that's called a salsa song that's called El Nazareno, the Nazarene, and it speaks on how he's a man of color, man.
Yeah, but
so our people know, and they just like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, 'cause I'm about to say, if they know that much, then why when you go to their houses, you see the white Christ, or the white Guadalupe, the white Mother Mary? Why you see that? Why do our people bend down? And these people are Catholics, man.
Yeah.
So-called, right? They're going off, man. Our people, like the brother was saying, they're hypocritical, man.
Right.
That's why the Lord said He's going to have them come up against a hypocritical nation. They'll go before they go to Esau, they go to our people, man. You chase a hypocritical, man. You worship the Lord on your time, on your and in your way, and that's not how this works, man.
Under your rules, man.
Under your rules, man, and that's not how this works, man. You got to worship the Lord in truth and in spirit, man. And if you cover yourself with another spirit, that ain't the spirit of Yahweh Bashar Shah.
Right. Isaiah 10 and verse 6. I will send him against an hypocritical nation,
Yep.
and against the people of my wrath will I give him charge.
Yeah, and that's what the Lord has done. Because we were once the people of the Lord's wrath. And these Edomites, they got charge over us, man. The Assyrians, man. Go ahead.
To take spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the street.
And that's coming again. When this man roll on Jake, the Lord has given this man the ability to do so, man. Because Jake ain't right. Because Jake is off. Okay? You wanted to smooth things? Now the Lord gonna get you. And the scripture says, not scripture, it's a lot. There's a saying in the world, soft ass, what is this? A hard head is like a soft ass, man. You wanted them smooth things, now you're gonna get this whooping, man. Okay? Isaiah 30:10. Start at 9.
Isaiah 9 and 10.
Isaiah 30 and 9.
Isaiah 30 and verse 9, it says, I'll start at 8. Isaiah 30 and verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hearken to the law of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yeah, that's right, because when you go into Catholicism, they're not following the law of Yahweh Bashar. When you go into Christianity, any sect or form of it, they're not following the laws and the commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And in order to properly worship Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you got to follow his laws and statutes and commandments. Then on this side, we can only do it to the best of our ability, but you still got to do it. Right? That's the first thing. That's what gets you close to the Lord. Then you gotta call on his true name, which is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Right. Not God and Jesus. No one ever called Yahweh Shai Jesus when he walked this earth, man. And it don't matter if he lived in Israel and it was close to Egypt. He ain't no African, man. But he is a man of real color, man. Look like us, man. Okay? So there's a proper way to do it. Keep reading, brother.
Verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Yeah, that's what they want. That's why the vast majority of our people are in a broad way in these different world religions, i.e. Christianity and Islam, because it teaches them smooth things. Prosperity, worldly happiness, gain. It preaches that to them, and that's acceptable in their ears. It preaches acceptance about everything. It don't matter what your lifestyle is. It's acceptable according to them. There's no judgment. They tell you that the laws are done away with in those religions, man. And they give you traditions of men. That whole Catholic doctrine, those are traditions of men. I don't know. I don't really know it like that because I ain't no Catholic. But just name one, pick one, man. The grape juice drinking, the cracker eating, all that other shit. That shit is off, man.
The first communion,
the communion, all that shit is off. None of that's in the scriptures, bro. Ask a Catholic, where is what you're doing in the scriptures? Point to it in the scriptures. They can't do it, man.
Yep. None of them.
The fact that you bow down to an idol and worship and kiss the feet, and they got pictures of the Pope doing this stuff, bro. He's supposed to be the vicar of Christ. He's supposed to be the physical image of Jesus Christ on the earth, man. And this nigga worshiping the baby Jesus, which is a white Edomite baby. Mother Mary, which is a white Edomite woman. It don't matter if she was. It don't matter if she was black, because when they close the doors, they worship the Black Madonna, which goes back to what Semiramis and Talmud. So in fact, Catholicism is nothing more than Semiramis and Talmud worship. Okay.
And the Pope is doing everything opposite of what Yahweh told the people to do, man.
The nigga don't even have a beard on his face, man. Walk around with that yarmulke on his head, because that shit is nothing more than Saturn worship, Dogon worship. Sometimes the nigga had the fish hat on his head. All that shit is off, man.
Right.
Keep reading, bro.
Verse 10 says, which say to the seers, see not, and prophesy, and to the prophets.
And who are the seers? We are. The prophets are the seers. Before we were called prophets, we were called seers, man. The Lord will endow us with what was going on, the truth, and He would give it to us, man.
Right.
And we would see it, and we would go speak about it.
Right.
The prophets were held in high esteem in ancient Israel, man. Not to the point where we would worship, but they knew that we were the voice of the Lord, man. Matter of fact, how can I back that up in the scriptures? Let's go to Hosea, go to 12, verse 10.
Hosea chapter 12 and verse 10, it says, I have also spoken by the prophets and have made multiple. I'll read that again. Hosea 12 and 10, I have also spoken by the prophets and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
There it is. There it is.
Right.
There it is. Can you read it again?
Hosea chapter 12 and verse 10, I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
So that's why the Lord, He spoke by the prophets, man. He didn't come down off His throne and talk to you personally. When Jake wanted that option, they got scared and said, no, we'll talk to you, Moses. And from then on, the Lord spoke through the prophets, man.
Right.
To our people, man. Because not everybody is worthy enough to even be in His presence, man. Not everybody is worthy enough to speak His word. Only the prophets, man. So people ask us, what gives us the authority to come out here and speak the way we speak? Yahweh Shai gives us authority to do it, man. And you know that it's not a common thing because you don't see all our people doing it. When I say all our people, I'm talking about the men first. You don't see them doing that.
Right.
But so when the prophets come, they, like the brother had mentioned a couple days ago when we came out here, said that the priest, he had mentioned that when the prophet would come to the town, the first question that the elder would ask him was, are you coming in peace or are you coming in war? Because they knew that Yahweh Shai was going to bring war to them for their rebellion, or He's going to bring peace. Oh, I'm going to pull you up out of this position. You know, that's why He raised the judges, man. But it was never, and our people thought that that's not a good thing. Oh man, He's going to judge us? Why? All we did was this, that, and the third. Well, you're going off, man.
Correction.
And that's why the Lord said, only you, Amos 3 and 3. Start at 1. Amos 3 and 1.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 1 says, Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh hath spoken against you, O sons of Israel, against the whole family which have brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for your iniquities.
So right now, that's what's been going on. That's why you don't see the nations getting punished just yet, man. Not the way we getting punished. Because the Lord has been punishing us for our iniquities. All of the captivities we've been in, all of the destruction, all of the disenfranchisement, all of the oppression, that was punishment for our iniquities. And the Lord's only dealing with one nation, man, the nation of Israel. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for your iniquities, man. And Jake don't like that. So what they try to do, like Adam and Eve did, they hide amongst the nations, hide amongst the trees, and worship other idols and try to ignore Yahweh Shai. Because they don't want to worship the Lord, so they want to worship idols, man, and try to benefit off of wickedness. But it always bite them in the ass, because that wickedness don't benefit you the way it does the evil. In fact, it diminishes you.
That's right.
It takes away from you, man. It separates you from your power. So we, as the men of the Lord, the hopeful elect, we come out here to tell you to turn back to the Lord before his wrath comes. When the prophets would come through the town, they were telling our people to repent before the wrath of the Lord came. So that hopefully the Most High Yahweh Shai will have mercy upon you when that judgment came. But what happens? The judgment came, and he caught the vast majority of them off guard. They killed us. They destroyed us. They destroyed the prophets, man. Try to stomp us out of the earth. They try to do away with the Lord's word. But what happened? The judgment always came, bro. That wrath always came, man. So you never escaped it, man.
That's right.
Yeah,
Back in Isaiah 30 and 10, it says, which say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
And what's those right things? Call on Yahweh Shai. Turn to Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh Shai in spirit and truth. Follow his law. Follow his commandment, man. Repent, repent, repent. Those are the right things, man.
Right.
And say not unto us, we did it again.
Prophesy not unto us right things.
So prophesy not unto us right things. We were telling people right now that God loves faggots, dykes, gays, and trainers with our people, that he wants you to be rich and wealthy. He wants you to enjoy your life, live how you feel fit to live. There'll be mad people over here, man, trying to hear, man. They be giving us money. Donations. Right? You didn't see not one soul stop by and say nothing.
Right.
Had Jake sitting over there on the corner, didn't even think to look this way, man. And that's why when this judgment comes, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you niggas and the niggas, man. You niggas and the spigots, man. It wasn't just Southern Kingdom sitting over here. We had Northern Kingdom walking right by, man. You ain't taking heed to this word. That's okay. When all hell breaks loose in the day of the Lord's power, that people shall be willing. Go ahead, brother.
In their affliction, they shall seek me early.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find them.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
And that's what these false pastors and people do. They prophesy to you deceit. Even amongst Israel. Here it is. The right thing is not to take the MOTB. And we telling you what the MOTB is, and you got Jake out here telling you that it's something else. It's a white woman. It's an embargo. It's a picture of Chuck Berry. It changes with these niggas all the time. But hey, ours, it stay the same, baby. The MOTB, the chip, that microchip, that's the MOTB. That's the mark of the beast. It don't change, bro.
And that's how you know that, starting off with the apostles and elders at Great Milsu, man, that we are the men of the Lord, man. Because, the scriptures say that unstable man is
a double-minded
man is unstable in all his ways. And we know that the Lord never changes, man. Once he says one thing, that's it.
That's it.
And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, the MOTB was revealed to be that RFID chip, man. And our elders and our apostles, man, they've never changed it. We've never changed it, man. Because we know and our spirit tells us that is the mark, man. And everything, not just the spirit, but everything around us is showing us that that's what it is, man.
The whole
economic infrastructure,
What's that? Always getting
the
blockchain. The whole blockchain, which is that new economic infrastructure.
That's right.
It's called the new auditing and a new auditing system. Okay, a new accounting system. Okay, the fact that they put it in, they put it out there in pop culture, that people are actually really taking it in Sweden, and parts of America, and parts of Europe, and in China, all around the world, man. And they're coming up with a whole new system behind this thing, man. In fact, the World Economic Forum, they actually say it like, "Oh, this is the way. That's where they're going." And then they got high-level people that broke off and told you the truth about it, and you still don't believe it.
That's right.
Never once did they mention an embargo. Never once did they mention so-called Christianity. Christianity is used up, man. They already used it for their nefarious purposes. They don't need that shit no more, man. So now they're pushing the world to something, and then they did a dry run right in front of you with the vaccines, man. They actually did a dry run and made people get it. They use different mechanisms to do it. They quarantined you, to stop you from going to work. They gave you free money. They said in order for you to give back to the way that you used to know and love, the traveling, the buying and the selling, the having fun, you had to go get the juiced up. You had to get juiced up. They're gonna do the same thing with the MOTB.
In order for you to work, and even, there was European countries or nations that, you couldn't go into the supermarkets if you didn't have it, man.
Yep.
So they like you were going into, they showing you their power, man, and what's coming. Imagine fucking Schwab talking about we're gonna control the world by the picture of Cesar Borgia.
Yeah, everybody listen to that shit.
Stupid.
It's dumb. It don't make no sense.
Sense.
It don't make no sense, man. Edomite. You got burnt up.
That shit is too funny.
More Edomite. More Edomite.
Back in Isaiah 30 and 10, verse 11, it says, "Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us." And that's what our people want. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that this wicked kingdom is going to be destroyed, and that if they don't repent and come back to their power, that they're going to be destroyed right along with it, man. They just want people to tell them, oh yeah, we're going to become a wealthy nation. We're going to create generational wealth, and we're going to, prosper.
We're
and
probably going to get out come up and...
Yeah, we're going to finally catch up to the so-called white man. And it's not gonna happen, man.
It's not gonna happen. They don't even want you to do that. They give you a false hope. And you put your belief in that, and that's gonna be to your own detriment.
That's right.
Women and ruling over you and shit. How you gonna have some generational wealth and a black woman is fucking spinning it up every chance she get? Ain't no generation, you getting more debt, nigga.
That's right.
How the fuck you gonna get generational wealth if you spinning up all the wealth, man, and the kids don't have shit? You're not even teaching the kids and preparing them for the future, because that's the real wealth, is that your children can continue on the same mechanisms, man. Niggas think generational wealth is you living in splendor and in pleasure, and your children getting to grow up and live in that shit. That ain't generational wealth, man. Hey, you want a true example of generational wealth? Hey, look at them DuPonts, man. They had to start in the gunpowder business, and the whole family was in that shit, bruh. And they ain't get the wealth. They ain't get to enjoy the fruits of that labor into the third and fourth generation, man.
Right.
Okay? You niggas don't know what it is, man. You don't know what true wealth is either. It's the owning of labor. It's the owning of cattle. It's the owning of gold, silver, land. That's true wealth, man. And in the NWO with Klaus Schwab, your man Schwab, you ain't gonna be having none of that shit, bro. None of that. That's why they're coming up with a new financial system. So you can't use the payout currency no more. You won't be able to use gold and silver. You ain't gonna be trading on the stock market. Nope. If you ain't got the MO to the TB, you ain't gonna be able to thrive, man. Your children gonna be jacked in as soon as they're born. Oh, let's put this in them right now. Ain't no worry. Hey, all your medical information gonna be on it, and they make it a convenience thing right now. Then it's gonna be mandatorily pushed on you. Get Revelation 13 and 16 after you get what you got. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 18 and verse 11. It says, "Now therefore go to, speak to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, Behold, I frame evil against you, and devise a device against you. Return ye now every one from his evil way, and make your ways and your doings good. And they said, There is no hope, but we will walk after our own devices, and we will every one do the imagination of his evil heart." So, hey, the Lord's showing us how the spirit that Jake has been, even from the ancient time, man. He's telling them, yo, judgment is coming. I'm going to bring evil upon you. But our people say what? Oh, there is no... that's crazy, man. Our people said, and they said there is no hope, but we will walk after our own devices, and we will everyone through the imagination of his evil heart, man.
Yeah.
So they know that they're not gonna change, man. This is the reason why, you know, the apostles and the elders always tell us, man. Like, yo, if Jake doesn't want to get it, if they don't get it, just forget about it, man.
They don't argue with them. Don't sit there trying to convince them. Hey, Brady, how about Shah? They get up the block, man, and quick, man.
That's right, man. Because there's no fixing the 2/3 of our people, man. They're
They
gonna
don't
have
wanna
to
be
die and learn it through death by pain, like the scriptures say, man.
They don't want to be fixed,
You know?
They want to live like you people in the world, man. They want to be a part of the world, so you're gonna die with it, man. You niggas gonna go out in a fiery, smoldering fire, man.
Right. Like we were going into, man, when that MOTP is presented to you, and it becomes a necessity for you to be in this society, man. Jake is gonna take it, man. They're gonna come up with all their excuses. Oh well, you know,
We gotta live, don't we?
We gotta live,
live,
yeah.
man. We gotta go to work. I ain't trying to go through that COVID shit no more. Fuck that.
I'm pretty sure God doesn't want me to
Yeah.
die and let my kids die.
Why we create this whole system and so we could die in it? You gonna die, nigga. And your kids. Because a lot of you niggas gonna take it because, oh, your debt's gonna be forgiven. A lot of you black bitches, you gonna line up because you wanna eat, your kids gotta eat, and you wanna manipulate this new money system that's coming up. They're gonna offer a lot, bro. That UBI, in order for you to get that UBI, a bitch she gonna be doing a math for that head. I got 2,000, I got 5 kids. What, 2 times 5 is what? 10? So what's that? Shit, $10,000 a month plus the 12. Well, that's $12,000. Bitch, I'm finna be eating. And little Tenny, little Jaquan, little Hornito. Your fucking mom gonna be taking your arm, putting it up on a fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pay for this, boy. Put your hand out there, boy. Hey, man, I see it coming, bro.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah,
see it
bro.
already, bro. I see it. I see it already, man. You want to travel, you want to go to here and there with your little UBI money? Bring your little UBI money up. I'm telling you, man, you niggas are simple, man. And you're going to die in your simplicity, man. Real quick, this is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
Right, and when that shit comes, man, everybody's gonna know who the true prophets were, man, because all these other so-called marks, you know, are gonna be just canceled out, man.
It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be evident.
That's right.
Evident. IUIC tried to say we said that the MOTB was that juice. No, we didn't. We said it's a chip, man. We said that's a dry run, man. And this man do it all the time. He was able to shut the world down. The whole world was shut down, man. Countries, bro. And they're gonna do the same thing with the MOTB because a lot of countries, you niggas don't know, a lot of countries they use this American currency, man. Some use it for their national currency, some use it for their debts, some use it for their investments, bro. And when the money system is destroyed, what do we gonna do? Ain't gonna be niggas in the corner, Edomites over here, and Jake's over there using shoes and Nikes and nah, bro. All that shit's gonna be taken away with. That's why like even Nike's taking all their shoes out of Foot Locker. So now the Foot Locker's about to close soon. Why? Because they want you to buy direct from Nike instead of going to the Foot Locker. Right? So, because there's not gonna be a whole bunch of choices in the NWO, bro. No, you're gonna get one type of shoe, you'll get one type of shirt, you might get 2 types of shirts. All depends on how they feel that day. But it ain't gonna be all of this fucking shit where you got people going to the store and getting the same goddamn product in a different box, man. That's not gonna happen, bro. You motherfuckers they're gonna turn you, all the world, into slaves, man. Chattel slavery, man. And you gonna get this fake money that they created while meanwhile they in the back, not in the back, while meanwhile they're in these different nations taking the real wealth, man. Because if you buying by the shit, you ain't buying about gold, you ain't thinking about gold or silver. You're not thinking about none of those resources. You're not thinking about oil. You're not thinking about nothing. All you're thinking about is a chip. They gave you fake money to play with. Just like this payout currency was fake money to play with, man.
They're like, the so-called new assets of the world is shits like NFTs,
Yeah.
cryptos,
Fake money.
shit that doesn't exist really, man.
Yeah.
It's just a digital shit. When if the power's cut off, if somebody deletes that shit, hacks your shit, that's it. There goes all your wealth.
Yeah.
You don't have nothing tangible to as a defense, man.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to go to the store and say, man, I got this gold bar, I got this fiat currency from last time. Can I use this to buy it? People are like, no, we don't accept that here. We don't accept cash here. We don't accept gold. You know they don't accept gold and silver in any store. You can't go into Victoria's Secrets with a bar of gold and say I want to go buy something. Now somebody might say, hey, I'll give you this cash and I got in my pocket. You can use this and give me the gold, but you can't. They're not going to take gold and silver in any of these stores, man. Just like they're not going to take fiat currency in any of these stores pretty soon. They're going to take that CHIP.
And a lot of them, they already, canceling out cash, man.
Yeah.
And everything is, Samsung Pays. Even, I'm working at this place. It's like a condo, a building, and they got the snack machines, and there's one that is just Google, Apple Pay. Like they don't even take cash, bro.
Yeah.
Card or scanning your phone, man. So it's like they already getting ready, man.
They've been ready. They ain't getting ready. They've been ready, man. Now they're just waiting for the prime opportunity, a cyber attack, some type of great financial calamity to happen, and then watch how quick it's already gonna come up on the board. Oh, we got the digital dollar now. This is what we're gonna have. This new form of currency, and it's still gonna be racism in that. Because you niggas ain't getting what the Edomites getting. They might get an extra dime on the market. You Jakes, you ain't getting shit, man. And they're gonna have to forgive the old debts because the old debts is connected to an old financial system. That's why now MasterCard and Visa, these type of people, they're moving towards a different type of payment system, man. A different type of debt system. That's why Joe Biden ain't all up in arms about forgiving you people for $50,000 worth of college debt. He said, I never said that. Somebody said, well, we heard, no, I ain't say that. So you go to college with some debt. Yeah, look, man, I'm telling you, the whole new system is about to be given to you, man. The whole world is on board with it. That's why that one Edomite woman said, we got a new system. It's called blockchain. And she was excited about that shit, bro.
Yeah, she was going to how with the blockchain, now they could literally just control all the activity of all people, man.
Near perfect. They said they can't tell who's spending $100 or who's not spending or who's spending $1.
That's right.
But in this new system, they're gonna know. First of all, you're gonna be rationed. Everything will be on a ration system, bro. You're only gonna be allowed to get this amount of stuff per month, man.
Right.
And that's it. Once you over your ration amount, that's it. Once you max out your ration amount, you can't go back and get another one, man. And that's how they're gonna keep the nigga woman from having a storage of food in her house, man. Because she might use her rations up for a month on some crab legs. I don't fucking know, some fake crab legs. And then she'll use Junior's on. Oh yeah, she already doing a math. You niggas ain't shit. It ain't just a nigga woman. It's the fucking Spanish woman too, man. Maria, she up in there doing the same goddamn thing. Oh, we got little Jose, little Rodrigo. We're gonna use his on some chicharrones for the month. And then we're gonna use mine. No, bitch, it's gonna be ration amounts, bro. And you gonna have to do what you get. They introduced them boxes, the trunk bills in the box. Hey, motherfuckers trying to lose their mind when they're like, oh, boy, they on food stamps. Nah, bitch, you better get out there and get it how you live, man. Read Revelation 13.
So Revelation 13 and verse 16 says, and he causes all, both small and great.
Yeah, he gonna cause all people, both small and great. It don't matter if you wealthy or rich or somebody big in the society, or if you're a nobody, man. That's not talking about nations. Rich nations and poor nations. No, that's talking about people of different status in society. Go ahead.
Rich and poor, free and bond.
And so it don't matter if you locked up or so-called free. It don't matter if you in the military or so-called civilian. Go ahead.
To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Come on, bro. How is that talking about nations? It's in their right hand or in their forehead, man. That's not talking about a spiritual mark, bro. That's talking about a physical thing. That's why you think that these different billionaires, these public billionaires, the super elite are using them to introduce this new way of thinking. Elon Musk with the brain chip, the different wealthy elite bankers with the chip going right into your head. Go ahead.
Even you know, that whole thing with social media, man. You know, one time I spoke to somebody and I told them, I'm like, yo, I don't really use Facebook because people post every day on that shit or Instagram, whatever, because that's like a spying tool, man. And they're like, well, I have nothing to hide, so fuck it, you know. And it's like, that's what it is. You willingly giving up your freedoms, man.
A long time ago they've done it.
Yeah.
When you get a cell phone, how many people read the agreement terms and conditions, man? Nobody, man. They got people on YouTube that do it for you, but you still ain't listening, man. You just go about using it. You taking pictures, you taking nudes, you taking sexting. You got your OnlyFans videos on there. All that shit, Esau got all that shit, and the algorithm is mixed all up in there, man. All that data is not being deleted. It's being stored.
Right.
So at any given time, they can use it against you. It can be manipulated against you. You gave up your privacy a long time ago.
Right.
And every time you go into these social media platforms, you're inviting the CIA into your house, man. Shit, you buy a smart TV, they're in your crib.
Alexa, all that shit.
Alexa, the Google thing, the PS5s, all of that shit, they are in your house, man.
It says, and that no man might buy or sell.
So that's gonna be the new way, like you said, the blockchain. The new way of buying and selling gonna be through that chip. The only way you're gonna be able to buy is through that chip. The only way you're gonna be able to sell is through that chip. It ain't gonna be a whole bunch of bartering and you selling old items to new people. No. It's only on a platform. If you're not on top of the platform, they're gonna make you a part of the internet. You're gonna be the internet of things, man. You're gonna be in there. That's why now when you gotta go buy stuff or do stuff on the net, remember you used to have to come up with a password, a name. Now they just connect it to your Google. Everything's connected. It's pretty, and it is easier because you ain't gotta remember no shit. Well, that's how it's gonna be with that shit. Man, you gotta put your number in.
That's it.
And that's it, man. This is your new number for life, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
And that's what that ship is, man. And that's why the vast majority, you're gonna take it and you're gonna be destroyed. Because you making allegiance with the system. You worshiping the system, man. You worshiping the beast system. You're gonna be had for that. You're gonna be got for that. Because you made allegiance with this beast system, you're gonna die with it, man. Get chapter 14, verse 9.
Revelation 14 and verse 9.
Oh, you already there. Good.
And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High.
Well, that's right. Because that's what's coming. Because when you take that mark, that charisma, you say that the system is your deliverer from that. Because what's going to happen to usher it in? It ain't just going to be it ain't gonna just be a quick financial collapse and then they switch over. No, people are gonna be starving. People are gonna be looking for the help to come out of it.
Right.
So the first thing they're gonna say is, give us some help. And then they're gonna be like, well, here it is right here.
That's right.
Instead of you worshiping Yahweh Shai, seeking the Lord to deliver you from this onslaught, because that's part of Jacob's trouble, you're gonna look for deliverance from Esau. So that means you align yourself with Esau, you're gonna die with that nigga. Wicked.
If any man worship the beast or his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the Most High, which is poured without mixture.
And that wine and the wrath is the nuclear missiles, man. Because you're gonna think it just like you see how everything went back to normal, so-called normalcy after people that got juiced up. Everything went back to normal. People didn't even think about the pandemic. That shit was 2 years ago, but that shit felt like it was last year, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
2 years ago. That shit went by like that. And people forgot about it. Now people like, even though they got the bid, the 19, after getting juiced up. After getting juiced up. They got the bit. Go ahead.
It says, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
That nuclear fire. You're not gonna be saved by Yahweh Shai in the chariots. You're gonna be burnt the fuck up. You, your little children, Ray Ray, Shonda's little brother, all them niggas gonna be for Nico, Jose, Angel Eyes, all they're gonna be destroyed.
Right.
They're gonna be fucking destroyed. Cause you can't repent from that shit, man. You chose your side.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That MOTV, man, it's that final decision that everybody's gonna have to make. Because the scriptures say that, you know, the hour of temptation, which is to try the whole world. And that world there is you know, the Elkumene, which meaning everybody, man. So the heathen nations and Israel, man. Ultimately, we know the heathen nations are gonna make, you know, the choice of wickedness. But those of you that are Israelites, man, you're the only ones that could join the good side, man.
Yeah.
But a lot of you are gonna choose to join, you know, Esau, Edom, this system, you know, and you're gonna be destroyed for it, man.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
That's right. So those that believe in Yahweh Shemel Shai, that repent, they're gonna be kept from all the perils, man. You know, from you know, physically being destroyed and from mentally being tortured also, man. Because like we were going into, you know, the time of Jacob's trouble, man, even the elect is gonna have to go through it, man. You know, and to withstand, to overcome all that judgment that's gonna be, you know, placed upon the earth, man. You're gonna have to have a special spirit, man. You know, because even, you know, I don't know if that happens to you, but like you watch a video of somebody getting killed or something, and it's like you're like, oh shit. But it's gonna be in a mass scale, man. And it's gonna be like, right, it's not gonna be on a TV, on a cell phone no more, man. It's gonna be people right next to you, man, right across from you, that you're gonna have to see dying, man, and begging and screaming for help and for food and all that, man.
And if you without the Lord,
you're not gonna overcome.
You're not gonna overcome that. You're not gonna, because you ain't keep the patience. You jakes that was in the truth, you fell out. You stopped doing the work. For you jakes that you know you're supposed to go out, but you ain't going out.
Right.
You're gonna be destroyed. You jakes, you was a part of this thing, and you went back into the world for whatever reason. You're gonna be destroyed, nigga.
Right.
Because you're gonna take that shit and you're gonna wait for a missile and you're gonna be destroyed. There's no place in the new world order for us, man. Do you not understand that? There's no place for the Israelites in this new world order that's coming, man. That's here. They don't want us.
Right.
And you got an option right now to seek the Lord so you can be defended from that. And that's why I keep your patience, man. The Lord said he was going to defend us in that day. Give the Lord a chance to do it, man. Love it, bro.
Yeah, they've given a chance to every fucking idol or every philosophy out there, man. And they don't want to, you know, put their mind, their soul, and heart into Yahweh Shemel Shai, which is the only way, man. You know, and I always think, brother, because, you know, seeing fleshly things, yeah, it's gonna be, you know, tough and stuff, but like the scriptures say that the Lord's gonna make, you know, the angels, the left-hand side angels, manifest in the flesh, man. You know, so imagine you seeing, you know, the angels on the left-hand side just appear like to judge people, man. It's gonna be something like, yeah, right now, like, it's gonna be something that's gonna, because even the men of old, man, they were scared, and then they dropped to the knees to try to worship them, man. So imagine when they're coming here to place the judgment of the Lord, man. It's gonna be things that you never even thought of imagining, even, man.
It's gonna be a terrifying state of the world, man. You thought it was bad when C-19 hit. You thought it was bad in the ancient world. You thought it was bad when the recessions hit. it's not going to have nothing on what's coming, man. Because there's going to be so much drama happening at the same time. And on top of that, there's going to be a World War III breaking out. A hot war. So a lot of you going to seek to run into the military. A lot of you men and women. And it's going to be a draft. Because what's going on out here, you're going to be like, shit, I need to go over there. Well, you still going to meet that chip in there too. That's why they said bond and free. Then you got a lot of you people, you love, your normalcy is wickedness. All you want to do is wickedness. You just want to party and bullshit. You want to drink. You want to be merry. You want to be in a mirthful spirit. You want to be accepted in the world. You just want to go to work. You just want to get your money. You're going to fucking die. Great death is coming to this place. Mourning, plagues, pestilence, death, destruction. All that's going to be happening, man. And you're going to have the ability to give me Isaiah 33 and 6. To have the wherewithal to understand what's happening, to be patient and wait on the Lord, even if you got to go without eating a few days, bro. Right. You're going to have that patience that the Lord is going to take care of you, man, without tapping out. And you got Jake already tapping out, and we ain't even in trouble yet. Yo, we ain't in the troubles yet, bro. Niggas already tapping out. Oh, I don't like the way you talk to me, man. I don't like the way you make me feel, man. I don't like the way they said that, man. No, man. Nigga, you weak, man. How you gonna withstand in that day, man? Well, all hell's breaking loose, man. Read the scripture, bro.
Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Yeah, you have to have that knowledge and wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Shemashah in that time, because they're gonna grab brothers up, or you gonna get you in jail indefinite. Life. Right. Niggas gonna get scared, unless you tell us and you take this chip. Nah, man, you gonna know that this is supposed to happen. You ain't got 36 years. You ain't got 50 years. You ain't got a ton of years in jail. Nah, bruh. Yahweh Shai is coming back. You grabbed us up for doing this work. Yeah, it's already time to go, bro. It's about that time.
That's right.
You know?
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9. Chapter 9 and verse.
So you going back to Isaiah 33 and 6, it said the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the fear of the Lord his treasure, man. Because if you fear the Lord, you're going to do what's commanded of you, man. Right? And that's your treasure. You're going to have this word within you. You ain't going to have no Bible. You don't have no cell phone. This word going to have to be within you, and you want to know that Yahweh Shemashah is with you, man. Right? And your family. And your family might get snatched in front of you, bro. What, you going to tap out? No, don't do that, man. Fuck that, bro. You got to know that the Lord is with you. Whatever's taken away from you, the Lord's going to give back to you in the near future, man. But you got to go through this. That's why we out here, man. We out here to teach you, man.
2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 7. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by his faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. You know, so again, this word, the faith in Yahweh Shemashah is what's going to deliver you from the said perils, man. From Jacob's trouble, from famine, from pestilence, you know, from war. That's the only thing that's going to deliver you, man. Because it's the only thing that's going to keep you stable in those times, man. We always speak about when all hell breaks loose, people are not going to know what the fuck is going on, man. They're not going to have hope in anything else but fucking Esau, man. You're going to run to the circle establishment to save your life, man. And all they're going to do is what? Like the elder was going into. Try to enslave you, man. Be at that ship.
Yeah, because that's what they did with their juice. They ran straight to the establishment so they can get back to so-called normal. Meanwhile, the whole time y'all was getting juiced up, your leaders, your governors, your mayors, your presidents, man, your prime ministers. These niggas was having parties like galore. They was packing out restaurants with their loved ones, no mask or nothing on, no juice, just eating and drinking. Why you motherfuckers in the house starving like them gooks over in China right now, man? They're entering into the third and second phase, the second and third phase of this shit, man. Where them people can't go out to eat, bro. And if they get sick, they gotta hit a button, and then people come and get them and take them to the spot, man.
It's like that movie, Songbird, bro.
Yeah.
That shit, I was just like, damn, he's just a fucking wicked motherfucker. Like, he'll show you in your face, man, what he's about to do. You know, and then people think, oh, these people are conspiracy theories and shit. Like, nah, man. Ultimately, we're not saying that they're gonna do the same exact shit in the movies, but Esau's coming, man.
He coming in that same manner.
That's right.
There's gonna be no holds bars, man. Why you think they showing? Remember they were showing you those little robots, those robot dogs. They had one robot dog, one video where the whole dogs were dancing in formation and shit, like it was all happy and lucky. Then they got videos of this motherfucker armed with a weapon, bro, shooting shit up on point, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was all good just a week ago. Now look at it, man. Watch, I'm telling you, man. And that's why they still stoking the fire. And that big, we got a new variation of this. You gotta let you get vaccinated up. And all them people, it was bad out here, man. People was trying to travel with fake cars and all kinds of shit, man. It was so bad out here, man. And now look, now you don't need it no more. Now everything's back to normal, right? Nah, buddy, it's gonna get worse, man.
Right.
Massive bankruptcies is about to flow on these different businesses, man. Massive losses, man. And they're not gonna be open back up after that, yo.
That's right, man.
That was somebody was saying that these luxury spots, they're not for the wealthy, the rich, and the wealthy. They don't shop at these places, man. He said this shit is for poor people, man. Poor people shop like Louis Vuitton, Celine, and all that other shit because they want to look like they're rich. They want to act like they're rich. But the wealthy, they don't wear none of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, everything they have is like tailored, man.
Tailor-made and given to them, man.
Like, they understand, like, yo, I'm walking around with a fucking advertisement on my chest, on my neck.
Yep.
You got people wearing Louis Vuitton and Gucci, all that shit. You a free advertisement, man.
That's all it is.
You know?
What is this?
What's that, man?
What's up with this?
Okay, we're Israelites. Do you see yourself on the sign right here? What's your nationality? Filipino. Well, you know, we got our people scattered amongst you too. We're the Israelites, and we're telling our people, according to the Bible, who salvation is for. You know who salvation is for?
No, I don't know who it's for.
Yeah, salvation. Give me Matthew 1:21.
I'm backwards, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bro. You take it easy, man. Hey, your woman, man, she just took you away, bro. True, man. Hey, forget that dude, man. He was in a serious question mode, and his woman took him away. A lot of you niggas gonna die behind some pussy, man.
Sim City.
Some fucking, huh?
I'm like, Sim City.
Yeah, Sim City out here, bro.
Nigga, you have a question, let the question be answered.
Let it be answered and then roll, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's the problem with you people, man. You gonna try to see, hey, give me the last scripture, and the day of their power, they should be willing. The day of the Lord's power, they should be willing, man. That's why I don't even get mad. I don't care. Fuck that nigga. His back ain't hurt when he walked up here. Now his back hurt, but you walked away, bro. You set it up good. Get back on her. He lied, bro. Mom, my back hurts. What? As soon as the truth come out, oh, my back hurts. What the fuck? Weirdo shit, man. Go ahead, brother.
This song, 110.
Yeah, did he do that? I'm sorry, bro. You saw
Yeah,
it,
that
bro.
was some bullshit ass shit.
That was way bullshit. Oh, back hurts. The fuck? Go ahead, man.
It says, Psalms 110:3, thy people shall
Hey,
be
your
willing.
bitch ain't gonna save you in that day. I'm telling you, bro.
That's right.
The woman is not gonna be prepared for your woman to get the fuck
That's
out,
right.
bro. She's gonna take that shit just like she took that juice, man. If your woman took the juice, she gonna take that shit. My woman took the juice. I believe she gonna take the shit.
They're gonna, and that day when the women dip out on them, man, they're gonna be like, damn, I should have listened to them dudes.
Yeah, I should have listened to them Jews, man. I knew they had something important to say, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Psalms 110:3.
Hey, slap you before you get that. Really, it was the Lord, but the Lord didn't
Yeah.
do to have it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Psalm 110:3, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth.
Yeah. So when this thing go down and the Lord empower his elect men, Lord willing, we some of those men, okay, the people, they're going to be willing in that day. When you see the power of the Lord on the men of the Lord, you're going to be willing to hear what we got to say that day. How did you get this power? What is this about? It's going to be too late in that day, man. And we ain't finna be sitting down talking to you, trying to convince you of the truth, man. Either you got it or you don't, man.
Hey, so with that, Akim, we on campus edifying. Again, all praise, honor, and glory going to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders at Great Millstone. And peace salutation to Akim out there pushing and defending this gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, as well as the believers in Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai. Hey, shalom, till next time.